Hey guys, welcome back to Ancestral Healing. Today is my first evening video. I got one of those ring lights, so now I'm not limited to just filming during the day. So this is why it looks kind of different, but it's kind of cool. I like it and I can film more now. So today's video, we are going to talk about the dangers of plant-based milks. So oat milk, almond milk, what else is there? Coconut milk. We're going to talk about them. Are they good for us? Why not? And what other alternatives I suggest when it comes to drinking milk. Oh, just wanted to add a little something, you guys. We're working hard on preparing the retreat in Costa Rica, which is very, very exciting. And we've just responded back to those of you that have shown interest. We've replied and we're waiting to hear back from you. If you are interested in coming to the retreat, please send us an email with your name and a little bit of a blurb information about you and what you'd like to get out of this retreat. You can send us an email to ancestralandhealing@gmail.com. Also, if you haven't already, please give us a follow on Instagram. It is Ancestral and Healing. There's our Instagram account. Thanks, guys. So I'm just gonna put this out there. I believe that plant-based milks like almond milk, oat milk, I believe they're fake foods, and I believe that these companies have gotten extremely, extremely good at their marketing skills and have somehow managed to convince us that their plant-based milks are healthier and better for us than cow's milk or goat's milk. So I'm just going to put that out there. That's exactly what I think. I do believe that if you can somehow make your own almond milk or your own oat milk or your own coconut milk, that's a really good thing. But I'm pretty sure that 99% of us are just buying from the store what we think is healthy. So I'm going to tell you guys why these milks are not necessarily healthy for us and how they could be wreaking havoc on our health. So I'll give you guys an example. There's this brand called Elmhurst and they sell oat milk. If you look on the back of their ingredients, they keep it pretty simple. Their ingredients are filtered water, whole grain oats, and salt. That's really simple, right? But the only problem is nowhere on the bottle, on the packaging, does it say if it's organic or not. So it's safe to say that it's not organic. So what does that mean? Oats are notoriously sprayed with chemicals. And because this product does not state that it's organic, you can only conclude that this oat milk that you're drinking contains agrochemicals, probably glyphosate. So I don't really think that that is healthy. So that's one company, that's one brand, and it looks healthy from the outside, from someone who doesn't really know how to read labels, from someone who has no idea how heavily sprayed oats are. The same brand has an almond milk, and once again, super, super simple ingredients, just almonds and filtered water, which is great, right? But once again, no specification of whether or not this product is organic or not. And if you don't know, now you'll know, almonds are one of the most heavily sprayed nuts. So once again, you're drinking like a pesticide almond milk. I mean, that to me, that is not healthy. I do not want to drink pesticides. Another oat milk that we have is by this company called Earth's Own, and their ingredient list is quite the long one, so I'm going to read it for you guys. We've got the first ingredient being oat base, filtered water and oats, sunflower oil, sea salt, gellan gum, locust bean gum, amylase, vitamins and minerals, tricalcium phosphate, calcium carbonate, vitamin A palmitate, vitamin D2, riboflavin, vitamin B12, and zinc gluconate. I hope I'm pronouncing those right. So once again, if you have a look at this specific oat milk, you'll know that the oats aren't organic, which means they're most likely, once again, sprayed and full of chemicals. And they also have as a secondary ingredient an inflammatory oil, which is sunflower oil. That's a big, big no-no. And I'm also not an advocate for any types of gum like locust bean gum, gellan gum, as they can really, really damage your gut. So these are things that we're drinking and we're thinking they're healthy because, we're being told that plant-based milks are the way to go. And on top of this, just to make matters worse, when people read these ingredients, they see all of these vitamins and they don't think that these are vitamins that have been added in. We don't know where they're coming from, the quality, and also they're probably made in a lab. They don't actually come from the oats themselves. One brand that I have found of almond milk is a brand called Three Trees, and it says on the bottle organic almonds and filtered water. So if you're gonna be drinking almond milk or soy milk, I would stay away from that one. But if you're gonna be drinking almond milk or oat milk, just look and make sure that the only ingredients are filtered water and organic almonds or organic oat. You'll be doing yourself a huge, huge favor, and hopefully, because they're organic, you'll be removing any of the potential chemicals that they would have been sprayed with. So that's my recommendation to you. A lot of the time I hear that, oh, I tried dairy and it's not good for me. I've even said it myself that dairy makes me break out, and I always try to stick to raw cheese or raw milk. And I've been guilty of saying the same thing, that it makes me break out, that it inflames me, it makes me gain weight. But, throughout these years, I've been starting to learn a little bit more, and I'm wondering if dairy really is the problem, or is it our wrecked guts? I mean, I've been eating foods containing toxic vegetable oils since I can remember. It's even in our baby formula. I grew up on healthy food, but also and by that I just mean like prioritizing plants and limiting animal fat. And I've had my fair share of junk food, which is loaded with seed oils, which I believe are the real culprit, and I believe have really damaged our gut. So I think that I remember actually I reintroduced raw dairy last year, and I was having my raw milkshakes with egg yolk and a little bit of honey, but I did not gradually introduce the raw milk. I just kind of woke up one day and had a tall glass of milk, and it was so good, but it would send me straight to the bathroom. And I was like, you know what, as much as I love this, I can't do raw milk. I just can't. It's not good for me. And now I wonder if it was because my body was already under so much stress because I was so sick from the black mold in my house. And, maybe if I try it again now, if it's a different story now that I have healed. Unfortunately, right now I do not have access to raw milk, but if I do find some and decide to reintroduce it into my diet, it will be, very small amounts every few days, and I would like to see how I would react. I'm very, very curious to try that experiment. But I do see how we point the fingers at raw milk, which doesn't make much sense to me now because raw milk has been around for a very, very long time. It is a whole food loaded with nutrients, we could practically just live off of raw milk if we had nothing else, and we'd survive for a very, very long time. Now, because I like to stay balanced and always consider both sides of a topic, I have also heard the opposite about dairy from this center in Hungary called Paleomedicina. They actually are very adamant against dairy, and they say that it's highly inflammatory, and they've done some studies, so that's pretty cool. I've looked that way too, and I think that's why I stayed far away from dairy for so long, like almost my entire 2 years as a full carnivore. I didn't touch dairy, but also I didn't have access to raw dairy in Canada until very late on. But yeah, so I'm kind of in the middle here. I haven't had great success with raw milk, but I'm not ruling it out. But really, this video is just to shine some light on plant-based milks. You know, whatever journey you're on, if you're thinking that plant-based milks are a healthier alternative to actual raw milk, I'm here to tell you that you got to do some more digging. Reach out to me if you want me to send you some more resources, but it is not the health food that it is deemed to be. It's highly unnatural, highly processed, and highly irritable to our gut, can affect your mental health, can trigger autoimmune. So these are all very serious things that eventually catch up to you, and you would never think that it's the innocent old little cute packaging oat milk in your fridge. But just read those ingredients, guys. That's all you gotta do. Just read those ingredients. The simpler the ingredients, the better. And if it's organic, absolutely even better. I feel like out of all of the milks that I just mentioned, the only ones that I'm currently drinking right now is organic coconut milk, which I make myself. My friend taught me how to do it, which is pretty cool. I don't drink it often because it's tedious. You really got to put in the work, and I'm not up for it all the time. And I do not drink raw milk because I don't have access to it, like I said. But I won't touch pasteurized milk. Like, I see pasteurized milk and it's just like fake. It's like, to me, it's just fake food. Once milk is pasteurized, it really offers little to no nutritional value for us. And to put this in simple terms, its proteins during the pasteurization process, they're altered. And it's almost like our body doesn't recognize them the same way, and we kind of experience ill health side effects. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I wish you a wonderful weekend ahead. Let me know what you'd like to see next in these videos, and I'd be more than happy to create some awesome content for you guys. Hope you enjoyed these other 2 videos on the screen. Take care. Have a great weekend.